take a breath and I feel that familiar silence around me, and I smile. Because I've learned something most people spend their whole lives running from. Loneliness doesn't break me, it builds me. And today, I want to tell you why. I wasn't always like this. I wasn't always the person who could look into the mirror and say, I'm enough. There was a time when the mirror scared me. A time when I didn't recognize the face staring back. A time when I felt like the whole world was moving forward, while I was stuck in the shadows, forgotten, unheard, invisible. Have you ever felt invisible? Have you ever felt like you're shouting inside your own mind, but no one notices? Have you ever walked into a room full of people and still felt painfully, unbearably alone? I have. I lived there for years, and it wasn't some dramatic moment. It wasn't a loud crash. It was quiet. Quiet like the kind of silence that hurts. Quiet like sitting on your bed at night thinking, why am I not enough for anyone? Quiet like feeling your chest get heavy for no reason. Quiet like pretending you're okay when deep down you're breaking. I used to chase people. I used to chase validation. I used to crave someone to tell me I mattered. Every unanswered message felt like rejection. Every fake smile felt like a mask I couldn't peel off. Every goodbye felt personal. And then, one day, I reached a point where loneliness didn't feel like a punishment anymore. It felt like a mirror showing me everything I tried to hide. I realized I wasn't afraid of being alone. I was afraid of facing myself. That was my turning point. Not a victory moment, not fireworks, just truth, raw truth. I started asking myself real questions. Why do I need people to validate me? Why do I fear silence? Why do I think I'm worth less when they leave? Why am I running from my own company? And the answer hit me harder than any insult, any loss, any betrayal. I was scared of my own potential. Scared of my own power. Scared of what I could become once I stopped begging for approval. So I stopped running. I stopped apologizing for who I was. I stopped shrinking myself to fit into places where I didn't belong. I stopped pretending to be okay with less than I deserved. Loneliness became my training ground, my workshop, my arena. I learned to sit with my thoughts. I learned to understand my emotions instead of hiding them. I learned to control the chaos inside me, not let it control me. I learned to speak to myself with respect. I learned to build my mind like armor. That's when everything started to shift. Because when you stop fearing loneliness, you stop fearing judgment, you stop fearing failure, you stop fearing rejection, you stop fearing losing people, you stop fearing the world. And when fear leaves, power enters. Real power, quiet power. The kind that doesn't need an audience. The kind that doesn't need applause. The kind that doesn't need permission. I became the version of myself I used to look for in others. My own source of strength, my own motivation, my own anchor, my own fire. And something magical happened. When I no longer needed people, the right people began to appear. When I stopped chasing, life started flowing. When I stopped begging for space, I created my own world. When I stopped trying to fit in, I finally stood out. But here's the truth most people don't want to hear. Not everyone will understand your transformation. Not everyone will clap when you rise. Not everyone will celebrate when you break your limits. Not everyone will be comfortable with your strength. That's okay. You're not here to be understood. You're here to grow. You're here to evolve. You're here to become the strongest version of yourself. And loneliness, it's not your enemy. It's your mentor, your silent guide, your internal compass. You're proof that you can survive even without a crowd. Do you know what real confidence feels like? It's not loud, it's not flashy. It's not about showing off. It's the calm certainty in your heart that says, I'll be fine, with or without them. I'll keep moving, even if no one is watching. I'll rise, even if I rise alone. That's freedom, that's power, that's resilience. And if you're listening right now, feeling alone, feeling ignored, feeling like no one sees you, let me tell you something from the deepest part of my soul. Your loneliness is shaping you. Your silence is strengthening you. Your pain is teaching you. Your confusion is building you. Your empty nights are preparing you. One day, you'll look back and realize that the moments when you felt the weakest were actually the moments that made you unstoppable. You're not behind. You're not forgotten. You're not broken. You're becoming. So hear me. Don't run from loneliness. Walk into it. Sit with it. Learn from it. Let it sharpen you. Let it show you who you truly are. Because once you stop fearing loneliness, you become someone the world cannot shake. Someone who doesn't fold under pressure. Someone who doesn't break when people leave. Someone who doesn't lose themselves just to be accepted. You become unbreakable. You become unforgettable. You become undeniable. And now, right now, this is your moment to decide. Will you keep running from yourself? Or will you finally choose to rise? Take a breath, stand tall, feel that silence around you. Look it in the eye and say, I'm not afraid anymore. Start now, start today, start with you. Because the person who masters loneliness masters life.